guys, how y'all doing today? This is Coach D. Durrell Spears, chilling here at my office, having an okay day today, ready to engage into some topics about love, relationships, marriage, and etc. So today, we're going to focus on being involved or interacting with or whatever situationship you may have or relationship. How do you deal with someone that has proven to be inconsistent? One of the biggest complaints that people make is that they're with someone who refuses to do or is unable to do the things that he or she says she's going to do, never following through, flighty thoughts, very inconsistent with everything. But in a relationship, being inconsistent doesn't flow very well. So how do you deal with it? How do you engage with someone like that? How long do you allow someone to not be held accountable or to be held accountable for that situation, their behavior? And so I would encourage you to think about all the things that that person has done that you have observed that has been inconsistent. I encourage that you make that person aware of what he or she is doing initially, after, or immediately, or within a day or two of thinking about it. If you're pondering on whether or not I should tell them this and not how I should tell them, because the way you communicate these things will be very important in the way that they will receive it and respond back to you. So if a person decided they're going to take you out on a date, or they're going to come visit you, they say they're going to call you and they didn't, all the things that they claimed that they were going to do, they didn't do. Or if you're reaching out to do things and engage and they're contacting you hours and days later, or they forgot, or things like that, that has to be very difficult to deal with, because you wonder, what is your value to that person? Do you really care about me? Do you really want to be with me or not? Is there something else far more important than me that I feel like I'm always second, or I'm not knowing things? So the first step, it should be to make them aware of it when it happens, hold them accountable. This is not about you preaching to them, lecturing them, but to basically allow them to understand how this negatively affects you and how this affects the relationship. How this may make you feel unhappy, how this may, trigger other emotions. Make them aware of how this makes you feel. And in doing so, you talk about, what can I do, or what can we do to change this? Maybe we should focus on hanging out on days where you're off of work or you're less busy. Maybe we should just focus on doing things on the weekend and may not do things during the day. Maybe it may be unreasonable for me to contact you, or you contact me before lunch hour when you're the most busiest in the morning. Maybe it's okay to contact you after 12, or maybe after work you're so busy you're not able to do so. All of these things that are not being done, you're trying to collaborate. You're trying to work together to see and problem solve on, what can we do different so that we can communicate? What can you do to improve on certain things so that at the same time we can spend more time with each other and it makes me feel appreciated or wanted and needed in the relationship? The goal is to collaborate, work as a team to resolve the issue. Not, I'm mad at you, I'm pissed off, I hate this, I don't know if I want to see. Those things don't correct the situation. Because let's say you decide to break up with this person, and the next person does some of the similar things. You're going to encounter the same problem, and you're going to respond the same way that leads to the same result. A breakup. Another situation of blaming the other sex, another situation of maybe blaming yourself, but you're still there single, wondering who's right for me. Well, sometimes the person who's right for you grows into being that person over time. They're not going to have all aspects as far as personality and values and things about them that that basically gel well with you. Some of those things are developed over time. The question is, are you patient enough with another person that when they show their flaws and mistakes, can they be corrected? Can they be extinguished? And you move on into a better relationship. Or are you willing to give up and quit? Then you go to another person, whether it's that issue or another issue. To me, the resolve is, can you be patient enough or can you be understanding enough to see if it can be corrected? If it cannot be corrected through all your due diligence, then it's time to move on. If it can, let's correct it. Let's improve the relationship. So this is Coach D. Darrell Spears. Y'all have a great day.